Welcome to another episode of A Swift Word. I'm here with Crooksy, Matty Crooks. Nice to see you. How are you?
Nice to see you. Perfect.
Good.
Now that I'm with you, mate.
Oh, cheers, mate. I'm blushing. I've just got some questions to ask you. Just nothing too daunting, I hope, but something for us to enjoy and our fellow fans to enjoy. I've got to start off with the elephant in the room. What was it like to score at Old Trafford?
It was bizarre. I don't really remember much of it. You kind of go into like a little trance, don't you? Mm-hmm. But before the game, I kind of seen where my family was. Yeah. So I kind of ran to that side and kind of tried to see them in the crowd, and yeah, it was. And then afterwards, I realised it was VAR. I'd totally forgotten about VAR at that point. So I was like, oh.
Yeah. Don't say what you're going to say.
But then, obviously, thankfully, the rules worked in our favour, and it counted. So yeah, it's one to remember, definitely. Yeah.
And been from Leeds and a Man United fan, were you?
Yeah, well,
what was that all about?
Jules gives me stick all the time. In fact, he's shaking his head now. But I'm the black sheep of the family, so the rest of my family born in Manchester. I was born in Leeds, but the rest of my family are died Man United fans. So, and it'll continue that way. Two lads now are both Man United fans. So,
not Borough fans.
Well, he says his two favourite teams are Borough and Man United, and then he likes Argentina now. In
your youth career, you were at United. Did you ever see anything of Ronaldo or Fergie or anything?
Fergie came to watch us training a couple of times.
What was he like?
I was so small, I don't really remember. I know my sister still goes on about today. She spoke to him for a couple of minutes, and she always says how nice he was, but I was so young, I don't remember. I remember Roy Keane was in the indoor hall area that we had once, and we were all just staring at him, and he was just like, "What are you staring at me for?" Yeah. And we're always like this.
Surprised he's still alive.
Yeah. But no, yeah, they were good times. Probably take it for granted a little bit when I was younger, of how lucky I was to be there and have such a good experience, going different places and just playing football with some really good players. So yeah, another experience that I had in my life that I'm really lucky to have.
Your first pro club was Huddersfield, was it?
It was, yeah.
Smashed it. You got that game coming up soon. What's your thoughts on how are you feeling about it?
Well, it was nice to go back last season. That was my first time back properly. I went back with COVID, but it wasn't the same, no fans. And it was nice to win. I always feel like you got a point to prove, I guess, when you go somewhere where, especially when they're released, just so. A lot of my friends from back home are all Huddersfield fans, and obviously a couple of my best mates are players there, so it'll be an interesting occasion. We've both got something to play for.
You'll see some familiar faces, I imagine.
I will, yeah. It's changed a lot since I was there. Obviously, they've been up to the Premier League and now back down again, but no, it's obviously a place where I've lived for a long time as well, so it'll be interesting.
And like you said about having a point to prove, you often say on the score sheet, like, and I know when players come here, like Jordan Rhodes when he was playing, I think he had to spell at Huddersfield when you can guarantee that he will score against us. Like, does that gear yourselves up to play better, to score a goal and prove them sort of wrong?
I think everyone's different. I think for me it does. For me it was kind of like a little bit of motivation for myself. Getting let go at 21, kind of probably use that as a bit of motivation throughout my career. I always use different stuff, but that was one of my main things. Obviously being told at 21 basically you're not good enough. Yeah. So then go elsewhere and kind of kick on again. So yeah, it'll be nice to go back wearing a Middlesbrough shirt, going in for promotion.
Good stuff. What's been the worst injury you've ever gotten in football?
I had a couple of ankle injuries, a couple of surgeries on my ankles, some of them too. Yeah.
How long did it set you out for?
About 6 months. Yeah. So that was when I was at Aki. Yeah. So the facilities weren't the greatest, so I could have been back quicker maybe. But I went up to Scotland with an injury still. So that was annoying, but no, it was probably the worst one that I've had.
Did you go to Hartlepool on loan?
I did, yeah. That was an interesting part of my career, yeah.
Did you get to know a little bit of the area
I can honestly say I stayed in the marina.
All right.
So I literally just stayed there. I think I was only there for like 6 weeks.
Didn't dare leave the room.
No, it was a bit, yeah. To be fair, I think I met my mum once before a game, and we went to like one of the, what are they called? You know, like, there used to be wacky warehouses, didn't there?
Oh, yeah.
Like one of those, like, so it's like a pub.
Yeah,
You know, yeah. It's like a pub, but then with food, and then after the games I went to one of them.
Oh, right.
That's as far out as I went.
Do you think it had a factor on you coming to Borough more recently, or?
No, it put me off anything, to be honest, yeah. No, yeah, like I said, I was only there for 6 weeks and it were a bit, I'll leave it at that, really.
What was the process in, you used to play in midfield, now you're more up top, what was the crack with that, like? How did that come about?
When the gaffer first came in, I had my hernia surgery.
Oh, yeah.
So it took a bit longer to come back, and when I came back, I don't know, I think in a couple of the training sessions I just got put up front, and I spoke to Woody a couple of times and he mentioned the possibility of having a little try there. So we just gave it a little whirl and then it seems to have stuck. That was kind of the thing, and obviously I've been happy to fill in when the gaffers needed me and the teams needed me.
Do you have a favourite position?
Probably, yeah. I'd probably say midfield, yeah. Yeah, it's where I've played all my career, so.
Yeah, you'd be more like used to it.
Yeah.
You'd be more like comfortable.
Yeah.
When you were at Rotherham, you got promoted during COVID, was that right? What was that like?
It was bizarre.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So yeah, I was just at home, and then we found out, we kind of got an inkling that it was going to happen. And then points per game, we were second. We were second in the league anyway, but points per game, we were second. And then, that was it. We had a Zoom party.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it wasn't the same, but we had a Zoom promotion party, and ended up getting told off at 2 in the morning by my missus because I had a bottle of wine in my hand, the laptop on the side, and then if you can just imagine me in the conservatory with disco lights on, playing music at 2 in the morning. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, that was our promotion party.
Yeah. You remember it though?
Oh well, I remember bits of it. I remember the disco lights, but not.
That's not now to do with the wine though.
And the sick as well afterwards. So I remember that.
Yeah. So you wouldn't have been able to celebrate as much with fans, but what was like sort of the reception like when it happened, sort of?
It was all kind of like social media based, because like I say, there was obviously nobody could interact with each other, so obviously it counts as a promotion, but it's a bit of a, I don't know, asterisk one, where it's like, doesn't really count.
What's the maddest rumour that you've seen about yourself or a teammate? Like either transfers or...
It's a tough question, that. Rumour. Oh, I don't know. When I joined, my sister always used to get messages, everyone thinking that she was my wife and she's my sister. It used to drive me insane.
I can imagine.
Yeah, so that'd probably go down as the
definitely a wrong end of the stick moment there.
Don't stop doing that. If you're still doing that, it's my sister. Yes.
You know a fair bit of sign language?
A little bit,
yeah. How did that come about?
So 2 parents are deaf.
Right.
My auntie's deaf. My 3 stepbrothers are deaf as well. So kind of learnt on the way through life, and still probably not good enough now. But I keep trying to learn bits.
It's more than a lot of people. At least you have that wanting to learn it. And
it was just like talking for me in the house. The only way I could communicate with my parents was through sign language. So that's just kind of how we got by.
Have you ever had to use it outside of your house, like with fans or anything? Yeah,
there's Shauna, the deaf fan that I see outside the ground sometimes. I'll speak to her. She came to one of the Christmas dues as well.
Oh, wow.
And then every now and then there was a postman in the army who was deaf.
Oh, really?
That came to Lums's house, so I spoke to him. Yeah.
Well.
So I guess it's nice when you see him out and about in the community, just to have a conversation.
Popular question: why is your hair so fine?
I don't know. No one tells me anymore. That's chance stopped, isn't it? So it's all about Tuber and Dale now.
Wow. We'll have to fit you in somewhere. But who's the worst dressed in the squad?
We had this today. Jowsey. He just wears the same clothes every day.
Yeah, so he wears the same shoes every day.
Same shoes, same tracksuits. Terrible.
Shocking. Have you tried the Parmo?
I haven't.
You haven't?
No, I haven't tried one. Do they count in the change room after games?
Not really.
No.
No.
So no, I'm still yet to try
You have
one.
to join me and Tuba. Tuba said we're going out for a Parmo, so...
A little date, 3-way date.
A little,
The
yeah.
Parmo.
Exactly that.
What do we have with it? Sides.
Sides, chips, salad, if you want to feel a little bit better about
salad,
yourself.
Yeah.
Onion rings, standard.
Dale says best one is golden fries.
cheese. Oh, golden fries.
Golden fries,
Yeah.
that's the best Parmo.
That's because his name's Fry, so...
So yeah, if golden fry are watching,
Yeah.
what me, you,
I've already
Cuba.
given them a shout out.
Have
Yeah. Yeah, when Fry did it. But, yeah.
And they didn't get back in touch?
No.
Golden fry, come on.
Golden
Second
Fry.
time now.
Me, Crooksy,
Tuba.
Parmo.
Forget about Dale.
Yeah.
Not worried about Dale.
He's alright. But no, that's all I've got for you today.
I've thoroughly enjoyed that.
Thank you very much.
I'll see you for a Parmo.
You will. Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
mate. Appreciate it.
All the best for the rest of the season.
Up the borough.
Up the borough.